Good morning. At least it's morning in Arkansas. Good day to you wherever you are on this earth plane, in this now moment. Did you ever wonder why the affirmations that you're using that may have been given to you by one of our many, many wonderful spiritual teachers, did you ever wonder why they don't seem to be working? It may feel like instead of the affirmations working, to borrow a phrase from my dear friend Karen Channing, it may feel like you're bullshitting yourself instead. I don't know why I've had such a hard time using that word. Got your attention? Let's talk about it. And I want to keep this really simple. And I have this tendency, I get on here with you all and I get excited and I start rambling. So when that happens, I'm going to connect to my breath. Notice what's going on in my body, like we do when we're doing mindfulness together. So Karen Channing, again, look her up. She just has a wonderful book, 365 Days of Doodling. So I'm giving a talk tomorrow at Unity of Little Rock. And I believe, I should have looked it up first, but Unity, I think Unity, U-N-I-T-Y, Unity, L-R for Little Rock.com probably. There will be a Zoom. You can connect by Zoom at 10:30. And the title of my talk is The Cookie Dough of Life. How to harness this superpower. Did you know that our imagination is a superpower? And we can harness it to create more of what we want in our lives. But there's a couple things that get in our way from doing that at times. Okay, so what is that? What's happening when we seem to be getting more of what we don't want instead of what we do want? Okay, let's sit with that question for just a minute. What's happening when we're getting more of what we don't want instead of what we do want? All right, so one thing I want you to remember, a couple of really important words today, is the word neutrality. So when we hold a thought in mind, not those passing thoughts that we can just let drift on by on a cloud, but the ones that seem to just be resistant to change, they seem to come and camp out, they're repetitive. When we hold that thought in mind, and the good ones, something that we've given a lot of definition to, something we really want in our life. I have tried this, that's why I could teach about it. I have 2 full-length CDs that are the desire of my heart. I got really clear on what I wanted to create with that, working with a life mastery coach, Felicia Searcy, look her up. So if whatever I hold in mind, it's like I'm creating a cookie cutter. And there's this invisible substance around me that's like the cookie dough of life. But it's neutral, y'all. So I'm taking this cookie cutter, this imprint of what I'm thinking, I'm stamping it into the cookie dough, and I'm bringing back the form of whatever I've been holding in thought. And then I can examine it. Is it what I want or not? Remember, the substance is neutral. No judgment on what I've just created. And that's key. Because a lot of times we then judge it and go into this whole spiral of, oh, what's wrong with me? I just keep... Okay. 3 things you can do when that's happening too. Easy. A mot de ma. Soften your gaze. Notice whatever's coming up in you. Notice if there's a clench in your belly and see if you can soften around that. Soften your gaze and be tender with you, number 1. And actually, number 1 I'm going to say is put your hand on your heart chakra. Another thing you can do is just doodle. Doodle your state of being. And you make yourself more conscious, more aware of what you're experiencing then. And just shining the light of awareness onto something in and of itself is going to change it. If you're doing affirmations, because we mentioned those, start with something simple, something you can believe and you can feel the truth of in your body. If you can't say, I have everything I need because that feels like bullshit, then can you say, I have everything that I need today? Given this day our daily bread, today I have my daily bread. I love you, I love you, I love you. Be gentle with yourselves today, loved ones. I hope to see you Sunday.